Papa, oh, Johnny Papa, Malaysia, Johnny Papa, Malaysia, Papa, oh, Johnny Papa, Malaysia, If I am a Mara, like I was, and what I want you ready. But if I am a Mara, like I was, it all pass. Tamono change, Tamono go. Up a season, hello, mega. Me mellow and you. I say Jana no do, I say you're at your phone. Hello, my Papa, Moesia, Papa, oh, Jolly Papa, Moesia, Jolly Papa, Moesia, Papa, oh, Jolly Papa, Moesia,
BIAFRANS demand for justice for Maazi Simon Ekpa Joko, a prisoner of conscience in Finland, who is standing to save the life of people. Justice for Simon Ekpa Joko. Justice for all BIAFRANS. Let us continue to demand for justice for Maazi Simon Ekpa. He is innocent and must be released unconditionally. Nigerian government is the one responsible for all atrocities happening in Biafra land. Maazi Simon Ekpa Joko is innocent and must be released. Justice for Maazi Simon Ekpa. Justice for Biafra. Responsible for the killing of our people. Yes, we all know that. I am here because of the life of my people. Yes. And we're not giving up. Yes. No, never. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Honestly.
go push your wall. Listen to Bali Brand. I'm in Italy, USA. About the one lady girl. Bali they go to work. Bali they work for bank. When I enter for motor. Wherever they go. Wherever they go. Opposite Udi. But they don't be on the side. Along the Sukudu Road. I see people run down. I see people run down. When I ask they drag out. And I'm waiting they happen. And I'm waiting they happen. And I'm not anybody back. See no day for that. See no day for that. If we better you take your eye and see. Then I call the driver. Driver waiting. Driver waiting. One girl said, Biafra spirit never dies. From the roots to the sky. In the silence of the night, we still call your name. Through the storm and the struggle, we carry your flame. Though the walls may be high and the chains may be strong, your voice echoes louder every freedom song. We remember your courage, we remember your stand. For the people, for the future, for the promised land. Even when you're not here, your spirit still leads. In the hearts of the people, in our words and deeds. Oh, we don't go tired. We don't go fall. Through the fire, we stand tall. We know he will be free. Oh yeah. In our hearts, in our dreams, we believe. Simon Ekpa'S, we call your name. Born for the struggle, born for the flame. We know he will be free. One day, through the night, we go see better day. We miss your voice, your guiding light. But your spirit keeps the fire burning bright. From the streets to the villages, the message go round. Every voice, every soul in a freedom sound. No prison can silence what the truth has begun. Like the rising of the moon and the shining of the sun. Hey, they can try to hold you down, but they don't understand. This is bigger than a man, it's the cry of a lion. From the learners to the youth, everybody know. Freedom is a seed and it's already grown. Oh, we go rise again. We don't go fail. Through the pain, your voice we hear. We know he will be free. Oh yeah. in there. I want to yogi, moving in there. It's only one number. I think I need, I got right, I go back in there. Even I'm a radar. Two dinner can get a right. This help for no. This help I can do. Makamada may yet Quaco, Madame may no, Madame may motu, Madame may know what I do. Oh, no, because I make it. Porano, Naka de Putata. If everybody days to go, Mamu day by day to go, why not go to Kitata? I have to money, you can get a million. Can't I am not the line? Think of everybody, even that you are one man. I know your Kitata, I will sit out, I never be good in there, Mamu day good in there. Keep on along with her. Keep on along with her. Keep on like a keep on back to her. I have one now. Okay, I can't get a lot of Nagano. I can't get a I just put this inside the run of driveway no sasa. Over Codina dinner, no dinner, there wasn't even this son. People have no. Second night, wait, the Raka. Second night, got the Raka. Second run, the Raka. Second run, the Raka. Second bed, the Raka. Second time, the Raka. What time, the Raka? I can't I ever. You want a Marana Maria. And my young son, or to be the Bogona need of whatever man. But they spoke one another. Popular, give another dinner, or can you do dinner? Can't go to the market. Only by your brothers to come here. I can't give it to why I'm putting it here. Ordinary bomb, or don't know why in that man. Ordinary bomb, I don't want in that man. Oh, body check a cop. How when I come up body check and milk, one got because one almost by young. To one eye yogi, that's all I know to that. I can't in there. Never go. Go never.
Nnamdi Kanu is not condemning any group, while Nnamdi Kanu is not condemning any group whatsoever. Just like I am supporting any group at all, so long as you are fighting against Nigeria. While Nnamdi Kanu is not supporting, is not condemning any group. The people that claim to follow him, they say Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. Simon Ekpa is this. Simon Ekpa is that. After 10 good months of fighting Simon Ekpa, they didn't achieve anything. After 10 months of fighting Simon Ekpa, they didn't achieve anything. Yet, they are now changing to Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. Simon Ekpa is the leader of a non-government. Try! This Sochi. And they are looking for freedom. You see, the more you blackmail me, the more you are blackmailing yourself. You think you are blackmailing me. You are blackmailing yourself. You don't know that? When the BBC came and do their nonsense disinformation, is it only Simon Ekpa that they showed his picture? Is it only Simon Ekpa? You all were there. All of you were there. You could not even defend yourself. The same Simon Ekpa you are calling all manner ANC defended you there. And let me tell you, even when they mentioned Simon Ekpa, the issue they mentioned Simon Ekpa, there was nothing. I can defend anything I said. All of you could not serve. Yet, you blackmail me. You think that when you blackmail me, when they want to call them, they call only Ekpa. All of you, your picture were there. Did you see my picture in the right up? No. My picture was high, my video was hidden in the video. But all of you, your picture was there. Every day you look for Simon Ekpa, you post. Simon Ekpa is one quota. Simon Ekpa is a quota. Simon Ekpa is this. When the thing begin to happen, you think it doesn't, they will call you. And when the issue started, you could not defend yourself. You couldn't defend yourself. BBC did not say it was Simon Ekpa. BBC put your picture, all of you, as you were blackmailing Simon Ekpa, they did not say it was, they put all of your picture. So this one, they said, we are going to kill this one, we are going to kill that one. All of your picture was there, your video was there. Yet, you will wake up every day to blackmail Simon Ekpa. And if you don't, of course, some of you can never live. Hatred and jealousy of Simon Ekpa have beclouded the brain that it doesn't even have at all. I do not know when they are going to learn. They think when they promote Simon Ekpa by calling Simon Ekpa criminal, BBC will come and say Simon Ekpa. All of you, the more you are calling me a terrorist, the way you are calling me a terrorist is the same thing you are calling yourself. You think when you get terrorists, oh Jesus Christ. This BBC disinformation should have teach all of you a lesson. You think when you come to social media because you hate me, because you are jealous of me, because you don't like me, you think when you call me criminal, you are going to pay for everything you say. You are going to pay. You carry my name and blackmail. Simon Ekpa is the leader of a non-government. Simon Ekpa is this one. Simon Ekpa is that one. You see the way BBC is dealing with you people. If anything is going to happen anywhere, you are going to also be dragged into it. And you can't even defend yourself. It's the body boss. It's in Pataka. Every day. Get yourself educated, you say no. Go to school, you say no. Simon Ekpa every day. Simon Ekpa every morning. Alright. We are going to stop here because of
Welcome. Thank you for joining us on this very evening update. I appreciate every one of you that has connected wherever you are connected from. As you join us, please like and share the program to all platforms. Share this program to family and friends. Share the program to anyone that is close to you. If you know who you are going to invite that very person. And remember, in our platform, we admit everybody. This platform is meant to promote the cause of Biafra. In this platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come to this platform to preach hate. We do not come here to attack people or individuals. We don't come here to attack any race or religion. What we do here is to present Biafra before the whole world as the only remedy to the failed state Nigeria. Nigeria being a failed state is not a propaganda. It's not an attack. It is a statement of fact that you yourself can verify. Everyone watching us around the world, all it takes is for you to go into Nigerian details, go into their news, go to the social media, and you will confirm that Nigeria is a failed state. So it is not a propaganda from the Biafrans. It is a fact. Even in their own conventional media, you will see some of them confessing and testifying that Nigeria is a failed state. So what we are saying here is a statement of fact. So as you join us, remember, this platform is for everybody. No matter what your orientation may be, no matter what your religion may be, no matter the group you belong, even if you're a one Nigerian, even if you're from other parts of the world, you are welcome as long as you care about humanity. And while you join us, you have the right to your opinion. You have the right to your opinion. I have the right to mine. In this platform, I give opportunity to bring up their superior argument. Like some of you that join us in the morning, you can see there were some people that came and they tried to present their own case. And you saw all how it ended. And why I allow people to speak, regardless where they are coming from, is for you that is watching to be able to see the mentality of people you are listening to. Because so many of us have been told lies. So many of us have been confused. So many of us have been blackmailed. So many of us have been brainwashed. So when I encounter like the kind of set of people I encountered in the morning, I allow them to speak their mind. I allow it so that you can see their mentality and their mindset. Many of you who were here in morning program, you will see the argument I have with the sacked XDOS. The XDOS, you saw them, they came in their numbers to attack and convince themselves. And you saw every single argument they were bringing. It just shows the kind of people we are dealing with. The people who are blackmailing Mazen Nandekam. The people who are blackmailing Mazen Simon Ekpa. We just saw them in the morning in this platform. And you saw the points they have. And you saw my response to them. Then it is your duty to make up your mind. Because here in this plan, I am not the one going to force you what you have to believe. My duty here is not to force you to believe me. It is to expand arguments. So with your own common sense, you can be able to make up your mind on what you want. My duty is to expand that argument. Allow different opinion. Allow the disagreement without being hostile. The only thing we avoid is hostility. We can argue, but we can't be hostile. We won't insult people or call people names. As long as you are willing and ready to abide by that, welcome. Welcome. Send your request. If you don't agree with me, you have a superior argument, send your request, I bring you in. Because I know the world is watching us. People who are non-BIAFRAN are watching us. And it is good that when we engage in these arguments, there are knowledgeable people that are watching us. They can be able to deduce the truth on what we are seeking for. And they will know the kind of people who are talking against Mazen Nandekam and Master. The set of people, the mindset of people who went and testified against Master Simon Ekpa. In this platform, we continue to give room for everybody. As I tell you, I am not in any camp. I don't belong to any group. I belong to Biafra. I promote the Biafra cause under our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekam, and our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, because these are the people that I can vouch for. These are people I can testify for. These are people that are tested and trusted. And today, they are in detention because of me, because of you. So I can vouch for them. So my purpose of being here is to promote Biafra under them because their foundation they have put in place, the foundation they laid is a very solid and strong one and sincere one that is open for everybody to scrutinize. And if you want to scrutinize them, feel free. All you need to do is to request for link. I'll send you a link. You come in and make your point. Send you a link. You come in and make your point. So, my fellow Biafrans, remember today, our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, started his defense. He has opened his defense today. Today is the first day of defense. It is going to be a long walk, as you know. And they are even saying that 21st will not be enough. The case might extend after 21st because of the nature of the case. And Mazi Simon Ekpa is putting, Mazi Simon Ekpa, he is not just like a street boy. He is not just like a hustler in Europe who decided to join the struggle. He's a man who has a vision and a mission. Chukwu Okike prepared him from day one for this mission. And now that he's embarking in that mission,
he is not going to leave any stone unturned. Remember, Mazi Simon Ekpa have always prayed for this opportunity. Before Mazi Simon Ekpa put in place the declaration of Biafra, some of you don't know, before he put in place the declaration of Biafra, there was a time we were having a meeting. When we were having a cabinet meeting, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the very day he went and told the Finnish authorities that Biafrans are coming to Finland to declare Biafra. Mazi Simon Ekpa went and tendered a letter to the police of Finland, told the police that Biafrans are coming to Biafra to declare Biafra. What did they tell him? They told Mazi Simon Ekpa that this step you are about to take is going to raise an eyebrow around the world. It's going to raise up dust around the world. It's going to call for attention around the world. And Mazi Simon Ekpa told them that that is what I want. This is what he discussed with us in a cabinet meeting, that when he went to Finland police to tell them that Biafrans are coming to Finland to declare Biafra. That's why I tell you, everything that Mazi Simon Ekpa did, there was no single thing he did in the secret. There was no single thing. All the questions he's facing today, the accusation in Finland today, these are things he tabled before Finland authorities, the police, their presidency, their minister, and the necessary places. He made the report. He also tendered petition to the Foreign Affairs of Finland before everything was done. When we were preparing for declaration in Finland, Mazi Simon Ekpa went to the police and tendered a letter and told them what they told him. The journey you are about to embark in, the journey you are about to embark on is going to raise dust. And Mazi Simon Ekpa said, that is what I want. And so everything that is happening today, he prepared for it. He's aware. There is nothing that is happening that is taking Mazi Simon Ekpa unaware. And that is why this appeal is more important than anything you can think about in this agitation. When it has to do with Biafra, including the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, anybody that genuinely wants the freedom of Biafra, you should know that this very appeal has everything to do with you. It has everything to do with me. And that is why every one of us have to go in and continue to pray. Every one of us have to go in and continue to pray. Nothing takes Mazi Simon Ekpa unaware. And in Finland today, Mazi Simon Ekpa is defending Biafra to the highest level. Mazi Simon Ekpa, that you know, he is defending, he's not just defending himself. You know, some of you, like when you see some people, they report it as if Mazi Simon Ekpa is in court. Oh, Mazi Simon Ekpa is facing appeal. It is Biafra that is in court in Finland. It is Biafra that is undergoing scrutiny. It is Biafra that is defending itself. And Mazi Simon Ekpa is there to be the spokesperson. And the joy you should have and me should have is that Mazi Simon Ekpa did not join IPOB as a novice. Mazi Simon Ekpa did not join this struggle as a man from the street. He studied the struggle. He knows the in and out. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu took you to the Igbo man, to learn what transpired in the struggle, the failures, the do and don't, before he embarked on the journey. Mazi Simon Ekpa did the same thing. And today, Mazi Simon Ekpa that we're talking about is a lawyer. He read international law, in case you do not know. Our Prime Minister read international law. So that is my confidence that I know, except there is anything that played, except there is something that played in. Just like, you know, there are political games, the global conspiracy that we have all seen. Except that, there is nothing that will make Mazi Simon Ekpa not to win the case. There is nothing that will make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make Biafra not to win the case. Because the person that we have there has the wisdom and knowledge. And some of you who were afraid of his brokers and his tweet, I wish you can have access to people who were in Finland in that court to tell you how he defended every single broadcast and every single test he made. Just like Mazen Nandikan, you know that Nigerian government could not hold on any broadcast that Mazen Nandikan made. They brought the broadcast in Nigerian court. They were prosecuting Mazen Nandikan, and they could not be able to hold on to any broadcast that he made to convict him. The same thing is applicable to Mazen Simon Ekpa. They brought out all his tweets, they brought out all his broadcasts, and they asked him his relationship with Mazen Nandikan. For you to understand what Mazen Simon Ekpa is doing, he's not just there for himself, he is there for you and I. And today marks the beginning of his defense. The beginning of it started today. And the major hit is going to be on 17th. I think that should be on Monday. It will be a major hit. On that 17th, that will be the height of the defense. But the defense has opened today. And from the update we get, just as always, I am going to take you to the update that was brought by one of the technical team. I am going to read from the update we got from the technical team, one of the members of the technical team, that we have always been using his update to follow up what is happening. The update that was given by Dr. Mazanga. Dr. Mazanga gave an update from Finland court. As you know, he is following up on all this, and he's part of the technical team. He has information that we do not have. There are so many things. Anything you see Dr. Mazanga put in the public attention, you're supposed to know. But those things that are not supposed to be public, he will not put it because he's part of the technical team. He will not say anything that's going to jeopardize the case. So, what we are doing today is to go into the update that he put in the public. And this update is what he wrote about 2 hours ago. The update he put up 2 hours ago on the case of Mazen Simon Ekpa that transpired today. And I want you to pay attention while I read. I'm going to read from the update that was released by Dr. Mazanga, one of the technical team members of Mazen Simon Ekpa. And it says, today, the defense has started its case. Today, the defense has started its case. Waiting for Godot. I read English literature and passed in 1974. Dr. Mazanga is writing. I want you to pay attention to what he's writing. I read English literature and passed in 1974 with distinction. 1. The plays of Shakespeare are interesting ones. The Simon Ekpa trial and appeal are to me like the play of Macbeth. The entire thing to me is the theater of absurd. The bleak, the surreal, and the repetitive moment of the actors and actresses, the disappearing witnesses, and the alleged fake dossiers equivalent to Tony Blair's weapon of mass destruction in Iraq. I want you to pay close attention how Dr. Mazanga is writing this very article. I want you to pay attention to this article. You are going to learn a lot. You are going to learn a lot. I take it again. I want to take it again from the beginning because I want you to capture every single thing that Dr. Mazanga is trying to put down. I read English literature and passed in 1974 with distinction 1. The plays of Shakespeare are interesting ones. The Simon Ekpa trial and appeal are to me like the play of Macbeth. Many of you that have read Shakespeare, you will catch up with the story. The entire thing to me is like the theater of absurd. The bleak, surreal, and repetitive moment of the actors and actresses. the disappearing witnesses. In the case of myself, the witnesses disappeared. Nigerian government became invisible completely. They all disappeared. Both the one that the DOS sent, every one of them disappeared. The disappearing witnesses. And the alleged fake dossiers that they produce. Equivalent to Tony Blair's weapon of mass destruction in Iraq. You know what transpired? After Tony Blair gave all humongous stories about Iraq acquiring weapon of mass destruction, at the end of the day, it was just a story to achieve one selfish end or the other. And he went on to write, this type of thing is done in a banana republic of Nigeria, not in an European nation with hundreds of years of civilization. So people ask, Dr. Mazenga is worried, why on earth will Finland, of all people, in Europe, a country that is a member of European Union, take an evidence from a terrorist in a terrorist country, fake evidence without any backup, without anybody to defend, and you present to prosecute an innocent man, a man who has been in Finland for many years, served in a ruling party in Finland, conducted election and won election against the citizens. He became a councillor, served the Finnish authorities in military, and practiced law in Finland, read the international law. All of a sudden, the Zoological Republic came and gave you information to detain him. And Dr. Mazenga is saying, this type of thing is done in a banana republic of Nigeria, not in an European nation with hundreds of years of civilization. However, as international law experts knows, just as Samuel Beckett wrote in Waiting for Godot, we shall endure and wait for the end. Just as we are waiting, we shall endure and wait for the end. A criminal trial where the so-called prosecution witnesses have disappeared, having the prosecutor alone wondering whom to present the case to. The disappearance of the Nigerian witnesses now leaves the defense to begin its case. You see, in actual sense, they were supposed to bring out their witnesses for cross-examination. The witnesses are supposed to be there to witness before ever the defense will now come and begin their cross-examination. But because they have disappeared, there's nobody to present. The prosecutor is just on his own, looking for whom to present. There was nobody. The disappearance of Nigerian witnesses now leaves the defense to begin the case. It is because there is nobody from Nigerian side to defend whatever they have presented against Simon that now it has fallen on the defense to make their defense and defend themselves. This is once again a big shame for Finland, which never listened to some of us who warned that this case was political, not legal. Finland have been warned by so many people that this case is political, not legal. But they choose, for economic interest or whatever, to go into it. And now you see the disgrace coming. You see the disgrace and disappointment. Anything that comes in contact with Nigeria will be disgrace. If you go and do any deal with Nigeria, you will end up in disgrace. More especially, any deal that has to do against Biafra, you will definitely end up in disgrace. It doesn't matter. Look at UK. Look at what UK is turning to. The prayer that Mazen Nandekano made is working against any man that stands against Biafra. And today, Finland has the opportunity to redeem themselves. Finland has one opportunity to redeem themselves. Dr. Mazenga wrote, this is once again a big shame for Finland, which never listened to some of us who warned that this case was politically not legal. There appears to be insufficient evidence placing Simon Ekpa at the scene of the alleged crime. Are you listening? There appears to be insufficient evidence placing Mazi Simon Ekpa Joko, our Prime Minister, at the scene of the alleged crime. The questions surrounding the Nigeria evidence and witnesses must therefore be subjected to the highest level of scrutiny. There is no evidence to show that Mazi Simon was at the scene of the crime or he participated or he did anything. And so, witness must therefore be subjected to the highest level of scrutiny. And that is what is going on as we speak, starting from today. The defense team have started their work, and it's going to last for as long as they have. The central issue now is simple. Can a criminal conviction be upheld without credible, available, independently verified evidence? The answer is no. Dr. Mazanga said, the central issue now is simple. Can a criminal conviction be upheld without credible, available, independently verified evidence? And the answer is no. Nigeria and Finland must answer serious questions about how this case was built and prosecuted. He went ahead to say, let me prepare my note for Paris court. ND, my followers, Waiting for Godot is a famous play by Samuel Beckett. Its central idea is about people waiting for someone named Godot, who never arrives in this. Nigeria never arrives. Dr. David Inyakora Mazanga. Why I like to follow up from Dr. Mazanga is his illustration and explanation of the law. Remember, Dr. Mazanga is an expert on international law, just like our Prime Minister read international law. And that is why I follow up in all the details he's bringing. And I'm very happy that this is a man who did not just come into the matter on the way. The daughter of Dr. Mazanga is married by a Biafran. The daughter of Dr. Mazanga is married to an Igbo man, in case you do not know. Dr. Mazanga have spoken to Mazen Nandekano. Dr. Mazanga has interviewed Mazen Nandekano and had a program with him that is still online. I have played this here several times. Dr. Mazanga knows Mazen Simon Ekpa. They have spoken. He has conducted the program with Mazen Simon Ekpa. So what he's doing today is not just doing it because he wants to. He is doing it on his, nobody contracted him. Nobody is paying Dr. Mazanga. Nobody contracted him on his own, just to fulfill the promise he made. If you go and listen to that program he had with Mazen Nanikan, he told Mazen Nanikan that anything that has to do with Biafra, he will continue to support and promote it. He also promised Mazen Simon the same thing, that everything that has to do with Biafra, that he will continue to support and promote it, so long it is just and lawful according to law. And that promise is what he's giving today on his own as a humanitarian. No Biafran is paying him any cover. Nobody is paying him. He came into the issue because he has made a vow to support. He came into the issue because of humanity. And all every one of us should do is to appreciate him and pray for him, because he has a platform where the international communities are looking at. That is why it is important. Dr. Mazanga has a platform that many strong organizations of the world, human rights organizations, are tagging in. They are following him on Twitter. So his voice is very loud. You can't cage him. You can't cage him. He's in contact with so many people, the European Union, the United Nations, the African Union, and so many of these unions. We also have some other consultants in the United States. Consultants in the United States are doing wonderfully well. They have written their piece and they sent to the lawyer of Mazi Simon Ekpa, Tommy. The lawyer of Mazi Simon Ekpa and his own team are doing their job. The only thing that will make this case to come out negative is political and international conspiracy. Apart from that, there is no case against Mazi Simon Ekpa. No case. Even for the fact that Nigeria have refused to come up and defend all the accusations against Mazi Simon Ekpa. That alone is enough to kill the case. Just like Dr. Mazengarai wrote, it is just I find it difficult to understand why Finland of all people we accept any evidence from Nigeria. This is Finland that does not respect information they don't respect Nigerian passport. They don't respect documents from Nigeria. How comes you suddenly accept an information cooked up by terrorists against your own citizen? How comes? How comes? How comes all of a sudden? Finland that is respected across the world. Finland used to be a very respected country. You can imagine how Mazi Simon Ekpa fall in love with them and told us he was going to bring Finland. If this Finland we are seeing today was the Finland that Mazi Simon Ekpa saw, do you think he will talk of bringing Finland to BIAFRA? He will not. He will never say that. But just like we read in the Bible, when the Pharaoh that does not know Joseph came, when the Pharaoh who does not know Joseph came, Joseph began to have a problem in Egypt. And he has no choice than run away. Finland knows our story. The story of the Biafran people is in the hand of Finland. It's in their table. It is not new. And for you to see them begin to dance into the hand of Nigeria, a terrorist country. And when we say Nigeria is a terrorist, it is not just, even every day, even as we speak, things that show that Nigeria is irredeemable are still happening. While we were here talking, you saw the video that came out recently. A man came out and a sheikh came out and said that Nigeria is an Islamic nation. That if you are not ready to accept Nigeria being an Islamic nation, you should find your way and go away from them and leave Nigeria for them. He said this in the public and he's not arrested. Even when they confronted him, he continued to say the same thing. Let me play the video. He said he has no regret in saying it. Even when he was confronted, he continued to say it again and again. I want you to listen to this listen to this. This is an imam, a popular imam in Nigeria, in the national TV, saying that Nigeria is an Islamic nation. If you don't want to be part of them, you can go. If you don't want to be part of them, get away. And we know that Finland is a country that supports humanity and rights for people to express themselves, rights for people to make their choice. The same thing that made them to leave Russia and be on their own. But today, they are starting. I want you to listen to this man, this imam. Sorry, the volume is not there. Hold on, let me fix. I want you to pay attention. For those of us that understand Hausa, he is speaking in Hausa language. If you don't understand Hausa, after he speaks, I will interpret. But anyone that understands language, I know that many of our Biafrans understand Hausa language. So let us listen to what he has to say. Many of us understand Hausa language. Let us listen to him.
Su kana dama ai na riga na saya na biya tunda
annabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam ya ce al-ulama warasatul anbiya, malamai magada annabari, domin ma almajiran mu wannan makamin muke so mu gama gaji annabawa domin san irin zahirin da wa'anda ba sa son musulunci suka wa annabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam ya jure, suka yi wa malaman musulunci suka jure. To fa tashabbahu in lam takunu mithlahu, to mu da muka zo daga baya muka kamanta, ko da yake ba wai ya za mu kamanta su ba, shi yasa na runguma hakuri, ni ba na ta magana mai zagi, ni da ya zama gaskiya na faɗa ciki da bai ya mai da kenan da hannu ko ƙarar wanda mu kawai.
Amma wannan kana jin kamar kai da dama da haka ka ji kamar ka dai wannan
Allah tsare ni, ai ni lalatawa ne, ta zo a yi hira da ni na ce wannan abin da kuka yi ban manufa ta kenan, kuma aka yi nake ba na ladama, kuma aka yi nake roƙon Allah ya raya ni ina musulmi mai imani ya karɓi rayuwata, ina mai shaidawa la ilaha illallah rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ina musulmi masu imani, ya sa kabarin mai zama dausayi na ranar tashar jama'a. Allah ya tashi ni musulmi mai imani ya mana rahama da jin kai, da ka ba ranar fasawa. Allah ya fasa ba ranar fasa kira kan musulunci. Muslim.
Did you hear him? This man, after he said Nigerian belong to the Muslims and they will always have a Muslim ticket, and he said, if you are not in support of the Muslim ticket, you can leave Nigeria for them. Now they come to confront him in what you are saying. Are you sure of what they're saying? Won't it cause a problem? He said he will say it again and again and again and again, and he has no repentance in saying that. That we the Christians, we are infidels. Nigeria belongs to them. It is their country. This is what Nigeria has become. That Mazen Nandekano saw even before now. This one is just one among many. This one is just one among many. There are many of them who have spoken and they acted it out. They don't just say it, they act it out. These kind of people are the ones creating the jihad you see to overrun the entire Nigeria. And you and I know that when you are fighting against Christianity in Nigeria, the main stumbling block is the Biafran people, because Biafran people are almost 90% Christians. The Biafrans are 90% Christians. So when you see any attack or any war against Biafra, it is direct attack against Biafran people. And this has been coming over and over again. Mazen Nandekano saw it and said, enough is enough. And Mazen Simon took a step further to defend his people, educate his people on how to defend themselves, teach them what is called self-defense. And with this kind of information still in the public, and Finland is busy rapporting with Nigeria, collecting information. These are the kind of people that came together and write the evidence they are using against Mazen Simon today. People with this kind of mindset. They are the people. Malami, who is accused of terrorism. Malami, who in his house, AK-47 was found in the house of Malami, former Attorney General of Nigeria. What is Attorney General doing with AK-47 in his house? Not one, not two, not four, not five, not six. Up to 20-something AK-47 was discovered in the home of Malami. What is he doing with the AK-47? Can somebody explain to us? What is Malami doing with AK-47 in his home? But it is shameful. It is shameful that some of us, instead of asking this question, Igbo people, instead of asking this question, you see them, they are busy attacking Mazen Nandekano, defaming Mazen Nandekano, attacking Mazen Samoneba, defaming Mazen Samoneba. The people today that are writing petition, coming to give evidence against Mazen are Igbos. You can imagine Bianca Ono, who was the political wife of our Italian Dedim Odugojuku, came to Finland to plan the abduction of Mazen Samoneba. He came with the Internal Affairs, Minister of Internal Affairs of Nigeria. They came and they could not succeed. And today, we are expecting to see Bianca Ono in that court defending Nigeria. She did not come. We are expecting their internal affairs minister defending Nigeria. We expect the ambassador to be there. We expect the members of DOS that they contracted to be there. None of them was there. They all japa. And yet, Finland continued to sit on that case. The disgrace will remain theirs. The entire world is focused today, and they are watching to see what is going on in Finland. The whole world is watching. The destructive diversity of Nigeria is not something any human being will be part of. No sensible human being will like to be part of this destructive Nigeria. I want you to see what the Nigeria, northern Nigeria looks like. Let's listen to this video, what this man has to say. The people you want to be part of them.
Southern government are there creating technologies, fighters, like many things that will support them. Other leaders are here creating masses wedding, spending 1.2 billion, 1.5 billion just to create a masses wedding. Come, which is northern Nigeria. Oh my northern Nigeria. How I wish the youth of the northern Nigeria will understand what is going on. How I wish the youth will open.
Did you hear what this man said? This is exactly what Nigeria is when you talk about Nigeria. The northern part of Nigeria, they are busy conducting mass wedding for their people to produce more almajiris. To produce more almajiris, children that they cannot train. They are busy sponsoring mass wedding in the north. While in the southern part, they are speaking about technology. They are trying to have a birth control to minimize the number of children and be able to train the children that they have given birth to. That is not the case in the north. This is not the case in the north. The only thing the north are very good in producing children they cannot train. At the end of the day, they will go back and tell us quota system. A quota system where the child you could not train will be competing with a child in the south that parents spend millions to train. That a child that spends day in, day out, a child that have sleepless nights to educate himself, cannot have admission into university because of somebody from north who refused to go to school. Because somebody who refused to go, you will come and you give a cutoff mark in the south, 300, a cutoff mark in the north, 50. At the end of the day, when appointment comes, a northern will become in charge, while a southern will be a follower. This is the country they want us to be part of. This is the country Finland is forcing us to be part of them. And I believe they will be sure. Let's listen to this guy. Let's listen to what he's explaining about North and South.
Technologies, fighters, like many things that will support them. Other leaders are here creating masses wedding, spending 1.2 billion, 1.5 billion just to create a masses wedding. Come, which is northern Nigeria. Oh my northern Nigeria. How I wish the youth of the northern Nigeria will understand what is going on. How I wish the youth will open their eyes and see those people don't wish for us. Even Saudi Arabia today, they don't want to be called an Islamic nation. They don't want to be called an Islamic nation because they believe it's time to grow in terms of technology, create opportunities for their people, have a better security for their people.
Did you hear that? That Saudi Arabia, that is the capital of Muslim, capital of Islam, they don't want to associate themselves with this genre of becoming Islamic nation. This do and die Islamic nation that Iran is pursuing. Saudi Arabia, that is very rich, they are trying to modernize their religion and be able to embrace others, associate with others. We see them writing treaty with recently they joined Abraham Accord with Israel. They are signing, Saudi Arabia is signing Abraham Accord with Israel. But meanwhile, some idiots are somewhere fighting something that doesn't make sense, that doesn't exist anywhere. And this is what the northern Nigeria are doing today, trying to change Nigeria to an Islamic nation. And you see an imam come in public and speak and say that if you're not interested, you should leave the Nigeria for them. We are not even this Nigeria that we did not sign up for. We have never ever claimed to be part of you. But we want to be on our own, yet you don't want us to be on our own. You recruit your terrorists and you send them to our land to unalive people. And you want us to fold hand. You bring terrorists, you recruit them into the military, you recruit them into the police, then you send them to the southeast. And you go to southeast, you see their footprint, burning of houses, destroying of businesses, killing of innocent people on daily basis. You see their footprint. And you want us to fold hand until we are decimated, right? That will not happen.
More technologies for their people, especially their youth. But today, Northern Nigeria, the way they choose to do is to bring poor man and poor woman together. That's the best thing we can do. When I saw something happening in Northern Nigeria, I felt as if, why did my parents give me to Northern Nigeria?
The person that is speaking is from northern part of Nigeria. He's not a southerner. He's not a Biafran. This person that is speaking is a Muslim from the north. I can bet you that so many Muslim nations are trying to build themselves. Look at Dubai. Dubai is now becoming one of the richest countries in the world. Most attractive place people can go. Look at Malaysia. Malaysia is becoming one of the strongest and one of the major places people can go. Look at Saudi Arabia, modernizing. But what do you see in Nigeria? What do you see in Nigeria? The person that is lamenting is a northerner, a Muslim northerner in the north, in Hausa man. But you know, in every 12, there must be a Judas. These are one of those who are sane. There are still some people who are sane in that north. It's not that every one of them is just an idiot. No. There are still people who are sane, but they are very, very minute. People like this, you don't see them come. They are very, very minute. And sometimes they can't even voice their mouth. They can't even voice out.
Because I'm so tired to see this kind of thing happen. How long are we going to be very good to know that we are supposed to improve? Not to keep being in 90s. They're still in 90s. How condition, man? I'm really tired. Wallahi, I'm really tired. We kept calling the governors. And it's not as if they're not seeing what I'm doing, they are seeing it. But they kept doing this thing again and again. I call, I beg several times for them to help me and build a tech school in Young State for them. Till today, the proposal is off. I'm so tired to the extent that I cannot even. I'm just tired.
You see a northerner lamenting. And this is what we want to walk away from. It is this kind of madness we want to walk away from. People that are not having any plan for themselves or their lives. And they want to drag everybody into that idiocy. They want to drag everybody down with themselves. And we say, never again. We will never ever allow them to drag us down with them. If they want to go to abyss, it is up to them. Whatever they want to be, it is up to them. But you can't drag other people with you. You cannot drag the BIAFRANS along to that madness. You cannot drag, even the Oduduwans are not ready to be dragged into that nonsense. And that is why Mazi Simon Ekpa today is in Finland, making a case for Biafra. And I bet you, Chukwu Okukabiyama says, all things work for good to them that love Chukwu Okukabiyama. And as we speak, everything is finally working for our own good. Every propaganda they brought, every attack they brought, every of their madness they brought, we definitely work for our own good. Wherever you are as a Biafran, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Okukabiyama, continue to put your knees on the ground and continue to pray for Mazi Simon Ekpa. He needs our prayer. He needs our prayer. It is not that the case is against us. For everything that is out there today, from information coming from people who are in the court and the technical team that are speaking, everything is on our side. Everything is on our side. Even for the fact that today there is nobody in that court representing Nigeria who is accusing us. There is nobody. That shows you that the accusation does not hold water. They cannot substantiate or defend whatever accusation they brought against us. They can't. And the man, this Simon Ekpa, is there, decimating them right, left, and center, starting from today. And the more things are going to unfold, every one of us know how Mazi Simon was doing his job of exposition, even before Mazi Nanikan was kidnapped. It was exposition that made Mazi Nanikan to recognize him. And Mazi Nanikan told you that Mazi Simon Ekpa is bringing a new dimension. It is now you are seeing that new dimension. You are just seeing that new dimension today in international stage. In international stage, that new dimension is now in international stage. When you see Mazi Simon Ekpa at 40 growing white hair, he's not sleeping, he's not joking, he's not playing there. The burden on his shoulder is my burden, your burden. He's carrying the weight of more than 80 million people on his head in an international stage. You don't know what it means. You don't know what it means. Just like Mazi Nanikan said, you don't know what it means to be a Biafran. Mazi Nanikan said in his broadcast that many of us do not know what it takes to be a Biafran. You don't know what it takes to be a Biafran. If you want to know what it takes to be a Biafran, look at Mazi Nanikan. Look at Mazi Simon Ekpa. You will understand what it takes to be Biafran, and you have to prepare yourself. The least we can do now is to support them in any way we can. If you can pray, pray. If you can cry, cry. If you can jump, jump. Any way, anything you can do to support them. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start doing it immediately. And I bet you, at the end of the day, we are going to come out victorious. For those of us who are allowing themselves to be distracted, don't allow yourself to be distracted with your group mentality. Keep that your group mentality or claiming to be the best or not be best. Keep it aside for 1 minute. This is a crucial time. Everything that you speak or say online has an implication. Everything I say or speak has an implication. That is why I'm always begging in every program. I beg people, especially those that are organizing and hosting program, please suspend your attack on your fellow Biafrans. Suspend your idiotic exposition that they're doing, analyzing things that don't hold water. Suspend all those analyses you're making that doesn't make sense. In case you don't know what to say, what we are supposed to be doing today is exposing the evil in the Nigerian government to support the activities of Mazi Simon Ekpa. That is what you're supposed to be focusing on. If you know any exposition that will support the activities of Mazi Simon Ekpa, support the activities of Mazi Nanikan to the world, that is what you're supposed to be doing, because they are watching us. They are watching us. There are some evidence that Mazi Simon Ekpa, and even while Mazi Simon Ekpa providing evidence, they will also come online to watch what the public is saying. Public opinion matters. If you don't know, public opinion matters in this case, in the case of this nature. The case of Mazi Nanikan, case of Mazi, public opinion matters. And when they come to your platform, what are they going to see? What opinion will they see? When they come to your platform, they will see you calling your brother a terrorist. They will see you exposing your brother that your brother is a terrorist, your brother is doing this or doing that. That is what they will see. When they come to your platform, they will see you fighting your brother, fighting your sister. Is that how to present? Is that how to present Biafra? You don't know that what you are doing is putting Biafra in a negative light. You don't know that when you are doing that, you are putting Biafra in a negative light. Is that how you support Mazi Simon Ekpa? Is that how you support Mazi Simon Ekpa? By being in your platform and you're calling your brother, your sister, in a time when you know they are scrutinizing us. You think it's only Mazi Simon that is scrutinizing. They are scrutinizing Biafra. And the public opinion, you see, everything that they're presenting in the case of Mazi Nanikan is something that was done in social media. It is something that what you are speaking about today, what you are talking about in your platform, if they call you, can you defend it? Can you be able to defend what you are saying? The blackmail against your brother, blackmail against your sister, what do you intend to achieve? How does that contribute to the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa? How does that contribute to changing the narrative in favor of Mazi Simon Ekpa? How does that change the public opinion on Mazi Simon Ekpa? How? We are supposed to do programs that divert the opinion to the advantage of Mazi Simon Ekpa, to the advantage of Biafra. That is what we're supposed to be doing. Every single thing you say is supposed to be something that will create a perspective that favors the case. You think it's only Biafra that is watching you, right? If that is what you think, I'm not telling you that it's not only Biafran people that are watching your program, whoever you are. As long as you open a platform, you have this flag behind you. You have Biafra written. You have the picture of Mazen Nandekan or picture of Mazen Samoneba. The whole world is watching you. The whole world is watching you. They are studying every single statement you make. And they are going to use it against you. They will use it against you. That is why I have always cried and told people, even in the case of myself, speak of factual things that are verifiable. Always focus on the reality. I get many information from the court in Finland, but I choose to focus on the technicality, on the word coming from a technical team, a member of technical team, a verified account. I choose to focus on that, not on speculations, not on suggestions, because in the Finnish court, they speak in Finland. They speak Finnish. Many of our brothers and sisters who are there might not understand the details. Even when somebody interprets, they might even understand. But when the technical team get their own response, it is put in writing. They can read and explain and ask questions. So whatever they present in the public is something they can be able to defend. And they will only tell you what you are supposed to know. They are not going to feed us with something that's going to jeopardize the case of Manchester Maneba. But you that is operating an account, whether you call yourself a content creator, what kind of content are you creating? Are you creating a content to drive the narrative in favor of Manchester Maneba, or you are creating a content to create chaos and turn the case against Manchester Maneba? Some of us might be doing that unknowingly, but I'm now reminding you what kind of content you are creating. I have said this several times. I am not a content creator. I am a Biafran activist. I'm not a content creator. If I want to create content, I know what to do. If I want to be a content creator, I know what to say. I know where to belong. I know how to present my case. I have been in this broadcast for more than a decade. I have been on broadcast in Biafra activism for more than a decade. So I'm not just here chasing cloud, and I'm not seeking approval from anybody. I'm not seeking approval from any group. That is why I stand where I am as an independent speaker, embracing anything that comes out from any group as long as it is genuine. As long as it is genuine, defined, and defendable, I will speak about it and promote it. But when your information from your group or whatever is not verified, you can't hear it from me. I am not going to attack you. I will not speak about it. I will ignore. And if you're waiting for me to somehow begin to promote something that I do not know, I will not do so. I have said it time and time again. At this particular point in time where we are, it is not supposed to be about group. It's supposed to be about Biafra. The video I played before I start my program, you see Mazen Samanaka say that Mazen Nandekano say he supports every group, regardless of where they're coming from. As long as you're standing against Nigeria, he supports you. Mazen Nandekano say, I stand with every group. Mazen Samanaka say, I stand with every group. As long as your focus is the people that are holding us captive, Nigeria and their cohorts. We are one people. All we are chasing is our freedom. Mazen Nandekano have said it several times. Mazen Samanaka said, that is why today Mazen Nandekano is working with AVID. AVID is a different organization. Ambassadors of self-determination, they are on their own. The Rising Sun on their own. But Mazen Nandekano is working with everyone. And these three teams today are there with IPOB in Israel, making a case for Biafra. They are there in Israel, making a case for Biafra. They are there. So how come you want to kill yourself simply because somebody is not in your group? Whatever he says doesn't make sense for you. If it doesn't make sense, it is your right not to allow it to make sense. But allow that person. Don't abuse it. Don't insult that person. Go to places where that makes sense for you. Even as you're watching me, if what I'm saying doesn't make sense for you, it is not a problem. It must not make sense for you. You look for a place where you can listen to something that makes sense for you. No need to waste your time, either to come here to attack me or to look for one thing or the other, to begin to speak about unnecessary issues that doesn't make sense. If what I'm saying doesn't make sense for you, there are many choices of Biafran platform where you can go and listen to that one that makes sense. So that at least you can make impact. When you go to those places that make sense to you, you go to their comment section, you make contribution that is meaningful. You can enter the platform, you make contribution, and people will hear you. The Biafrans will hear you and they be the judge. Don't waste your time unnecessarily on things that are meaningless. I have said this time and time again, and I will continue to speak about this issue for Biafrans to be focused, because the battle before us, we cannot win it by propaganda. We cannot win it by blackmail. We cannot win this battle by lies. It is only the truth that can set us free. And as long as we belong to that truth, we will be free, and will be free indeed. So, my fellow Biafran, remember, this is my evening section. In evening section, I don't spend much of this time, but situation have warranted that I will spend more time. Like tomorrow, I'm still going to come back tomorrow morning. And when I come on morning program, if you want to join me at any time, all you need to do is to request for a link. Once you request for a link, I will send you a link. You come in. I do not want to leave the link there so that people will not abuse the link. It doesn't matter the group you belong. Even if you are a one Nigerian or you are a non-Nigerian, if you have a superior argument, bring it. Let the whole world hear it. Let us reason together. I might learn from you, or you will learn from me. We are in a very critical time. We should focus. Be busy. Pray for our Supreme Namazin Nandekan. Pray for our Prime Minister Samadi. Put your knees on the ground until the end of this case, because it is not over until it is over. If you are a Christian, pray as a Christian. If you are a Muslim, pray as a Muslim. If you are a Hindu, pray as a Hindu. If you are a Judaism, pray with your Judaism faith. If you are a traditionalist, pray as a traditionalist. Your prayer is needed. Support spiritually, support physically, support financially, support materially. That is all I'm asking. And wherever you are, do your part. We are in a critical time. The Biafra you are looking for. This is the final step. When Mazi Samanaga said, I will be the end of the zoo, some people saw after his kidnapping, they thought the end has come. This is the time that we can end the zoo. The result of the case of Mazi Samanaga can end Nigeria forever. You don't know. The result of the case of Mazi Samanaga will mark the end of the Zoological Republic. So that is why you should be on your knees and pray. When Mazi Samanaga say, I will end the zoo, some of you, after he's kidnapped, you'll be wondering, oh, see the person that said he will end the zoo, and now they are holding him. But I tell you, wherever you are, watch and see. The case of Mazi Samanaga is the beginning of the end. The defeat, the victory Chukwu Okike Abiyama will give us on this case will mark the beginning of the end. Already, we are in Israel making waves. In the United States, we are making waves. And now, in Europe, entirely, because this case is not just about Finland. It is not about Finland. And I just pray, I pray that Finland redeem their image. I pray that they redeem their image. A country that was loved by everybody. A country that Mazi Samanaga can give his life for. A country that most of us Biafrans embrace with everything we have. All of a sudden, the evil entity called Nigeria corrupted them. Corrupted them. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama give them that grace and that courage to take a step and make a U-turn. Redeem themselves. This is a very great opportunity. And it will not be there always. It's an opportunity. If they miss it, it will not be there forever. It will not be there forever. I just pray that they do not miss that opportunity. I pray that they utilize the opportunity that Chukwu Okike Abiyama has provided them to make the correction. So, my fellow Biafra, before we round up, I am going to bring a message of Mazi Samanaga that we are going to listen to. We'll listen to this message of Mazi Samanaga. With that, we are going to be rounding up. And tomorrow, please, if you have not shared this broadcast, make sure you share the broadcast. If you have not shared this broadcast, make sure this is not the time to say, you're not doing it for me. The international communities are watching. We want to change the narrative. We want to turn the public opinion to the side of Mazi Samanaga. The only way you can turn it is by you sharing this information and make it go viral. You are not doing it for me. It is not for me. It is for the case of Mazi Samanaga. When you see a broadcast like this, where informations are indicting Nigeria, Share it and make it go viral. It is our duty to put the public opinion on the side of our Prime Minister. And the way you can do it is by sharing this program and make it go viral. I appreciate every one of you. And let us listen to this message of Master Simon Ekpa as we round up on this program. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every one of us. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every one of us that is supporting in one way or the other. Either you are supporting physically, spiritually, you are supporting financially, any way you are making your contribution. I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will guide and protect every one of us, wherever you are joining on this program. Chukwu Okike Abiama will never leave us behind. We pray for our Supreme Master Nandekan, and we pray for Master Simon Ekpa for victory. We pray for victory for Biafra. As we are speaking, may Chukwu Okike Abiama be in the forefront and turn everything for our own good. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafrans shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafrans shall prosper. We shall be victorious. No matter what the enemies say, no matter what they do, no matter their plans, victory will definitely be ours. My fellow Biafrans, just hang on and listen to this message of Master Simon Ekpa after this short intro. After the short intro, I'm going to play that message of Master Simon Ekpa. For that message, we can end up the program. Thank you so much for being part of this program. And by the special grace of God, Chukwu Okike Abiama, tomorrow we shall meet. Be on time. Subscribe and share. So that
From the roots to the sky. In the silence of the night, we still call your name. Through the storm and the struggle, we carry your flame. Though the walls may be high and the chains may be strong, your voice echoes louder every freedom song. Look, we remember your courage, we remember your stand. For the people, for the future, for the promised land. Even when you're not here, your spirit still leads. In the hearts of the people, in our words and deeds. Oh, we no go tire, we no go fall. Through the fire, we stand tall. We know He will be free. Oh yeah, in our hearts, in our dreams, we believe. Simon Ekpa, we call your name. Born for the struggle, born for the flame. We know He will be free. One day, through the night, we go see better day. We miss your voice, your guiding light. But your spirit keeps the fire burning bright. From the streets to the villages, the message go round. Every voice, every soul in the freedom sound. No prison can silence what the truth has begun. Like the rising of the moon and the shining of the sun. Hey, they can try to hold you down, but they don't understand. This is bigger than a man, it's the cry of a lion. From the elders to the youth, everybody know. Freedom is a seed and it's already grown. Oh, we go rise again. We don't go fail. Through the pain, your voice we hear. We know He will be free. Oh yeah. In our hearts, in our dreams, we believe. Simon Ekpa, we we cry. Freedom, freedom, we rise. We know He will be free. Oh yeah. In our hearts and our dreams we believe. I'm on Ekpa'S, we call your name. Vote for the struggle, vote for the flame. We know He will be free. One day, through the night we gonna see better days. We need your presence. Hear the light. And together we gonna win this fight. He will be free. He will be free. Biafra spirit.
For the past 60 years. And some of us summoned the courage to rise up and speak for the people. Irrespective of all the stumbling blocks, irrespective of all the evil people that we call evil, irrespective of all the evil that brought against us, we have defeated them. And we continue to defeat them. The last defeat will be this Saturday. This Saturday, Biafra people, if you don't know who is your enemy now, then you are not a human being. If you do not know who is your enemy at this point, today, this day, the 23rd day of February 2023, then you are not a human being. Like I said, I repeat, I am just a good guy. I am a good guy trying to make a difference. I am the good guy that decided to put my life online to make this change. I'm the good guy, irrespective of all the threats. I am still standing very tall by the special grace of God. I stand very tall against Nigeria. I stand very tall against all the criminals from Igbo. I stand very tall against all those murderers and killers of our people. And by the special grace of God, I will continue to stand very strong and very tall. We will defeat them today. We will defeat them tomorrow. We will defeat them next tomorrow. We will defeat them any day, any time. At least, there has never been any time in this Biafra, in the history of the Biafra agitation, there has never been any time that the kind of news that they were sharing on social media today were shared on anybody. Especially, of course, when you do is in DSS dungeon and all that. I want to tell you that we have defeated them. And we will continue to defeat them any day, any time. I am here this evening to continue to maintain and tell you the reason you must not validate Nigeria coming Saturday. The election must not take place in Biafra land. We are going home. Everybody is stopping. At least they have understood, they have come to understand that kidnapping Mazinam cannot stop Biafra. They have also come to understand that blackmailing me cannot stop me. Slandering my name cannot stop me. Writing all manner of things cannot stop me. I am bigger than you. What is in me propelling me? If you know, you wouldn't care. Because by the time you stop, that's when I will start. There is nothing like when your hands are clean and you are fighting a just cause. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I am bigger than all of you. You see this small face will be the end of impunity in Nigeria. It's going to happen this year. Our countdown continues. It's 10 days to go. 10 complete days to go. And the rhythm paradigm shift. You see, I do not know why some people choose to be slaves. When many people choose
not to be slave. Some people are hell bent to bring every other person down to be the same level with them. When I joined this struggle, I told you, if you know, before you fight me, go and
Attention, attention.
Yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know. Only forever, BIAFRA only forever, oh yeah, BIAFRA only forever, BIAFRA only forever, oh yeah, 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 BIAFRA only forever, oh yeah. This is the time we need to come to bed and fight for what is belong to us. What make us a giant of Africa? I got to keep you like I'm out giving us somebody like nothing kind of for this our race. Forever. They say I feel your thing no go stand. What do they know? What do they see? If they give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If they give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If they give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If they give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If they give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. Oh no. See what you put how I heal have it for the ever so. As in them think I don't want to hold so big and no stuff. BIAFRA only forever.
But independence for Nigeria as a corporate entity is not enough. The peoples of Nigeria must at the same time be guaranteed their freedom.
Freedom,
on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwukika must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwukika Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, Nani Kebine Ligwe, Kahagedin Song, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. Because you must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemy to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day to whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Epics and the Bibios, the Ison, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isobo. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Ghana. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
good evening, the caliphate and the terrorist government. Good evening, those who sponsor terrorism and kill their own people in Biafra land. Good evening, the killers of Soho Buzodima. Good evening, the criminals in the TOS. Good evening, everyone, both those we are about to do send-off in the struggle for Biafra restoration. I told you all that after the court today, the dimension will change. A lot of people will cry. A lot of people will be exposed. A lot of people will understand they have turned around the wrong path and they have betrayed struggle. I told you all that after the court today, we are going to put the final nail on the coffin of the criminals who betrayed Biafra struggle and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I told you there are different kinds of betrayal in this movement. There are those who betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from what we call the afterthought betrayal. Afterthought betrayal are those who seize the opportunity of the predicament and extraordinary rendition of our leader to betray him. This is the afterthought. There are those who know that our leader has been abducted in Kenya, they concealed it. These are betrayals. You are listening to Biafra Radio, Voice of Biafra, 97.5 FM in Biafra land. You are watching and listening on Enter Biafra Channel 1, Enter Biafra Live Streaming, and today is the 16th day of February 2022. And this is live and direct to address and expose Chika Edoziem, the Chika Mposa, the head of the criminals in the DOS. Let me tell you today, those of you in Biafra land, the reason why our people are being killed, the reason why Hopus of Dima is flying like a hawk, the reason why they have turned Imo State to battlefield is because of the betrayal of the people in the DOS. They have turned the DOS as their personal business. Today I have come to expose Chike Edoziem. Chike Edoziem, I have come to use confession of one of the chieftain of IPOB to expose Chike Edoziem and the people in the US. I have come to expose Chida Sanworu with the confession of a chieftain of the IPOB. Remember that some time ago, Chika Edoziem, while addressing a question and answer on Radio Biafra, where the question was asked, do you collect salary in IPOB? Chika Edoziem lied. Chika Edoziem said he even put his own money that he doesn't collect salary in IPOB. They asked him, what about Nenyanya? He explained very vaguely, why Nenyanya is being paid. I don't want to go into that. That is not why I'm here. Nenyanya, Chike Edoziem said, Nenyanya is not being paid salary, but there is an agreement or there is an arrangement about Nenyanya. So that arrangement is what Chike Edoziem did not tell Biafra people. But these are the money that Biafrans are contributing. Chike Edoziem could not address Biafrans with all sincerity. He said very vaguely that, okay, that was an arrangement on the issue of Nenyanya. So there is some kind of something that is being paid to her. But he could not answer Biafrans who were contributing money. And this money is being paid to Nenyanya as probably may not be salary. So Chike Edoziem did not tell the name of the money that they are paying Nenyanya. Rather, he said, well, I will not go into detail, but yes, that was some kind of agreement. That doesn't show transparency. That does not show transparency because he don't want to mention the name of the money for only God knows. So today I've come to expose Chike Edoziem. Chike Edoziem say he does not receive salary. And the question is, if you do not receive salary, what do you receive? Do you receive a stipend? Do you receive a support? Do you receive grant? Do you receive whatever in the name of not salary but something else? Because these people think that they are smart. So what they do is that when they are taking this money, they are taking it in the name of Unzama. I don't know whether it is pension. I don't know whether it is a grant. I don't know whether it is a stipend or Esther code. That is the word of the Nigeria criminal and corrupt politician. Esther code. I want to travel. I need a circle. So today I have come to use the confession of one of the chieftains of IPOB who cannot just lie like that. And of course, like I've always said, what you do not know is bigger than you. What you don't know is bigger than you. I want all of you to understand that they are running mad. I told you that after this court, this month, the DOS will cease to exist. They will only exist in their small places. They will only exist in their radio Biafra that nobody listens. They will only exist in all these small places that you see them hanging around, where 4 persons will be watching them, where 14 people will be watching after 2 hours, because nobody wants to listen to criminals. So if you are listening to Voice of Biafra from Biafra land, I have come to make you understand that Chicken Dosiem and Chinasamuru and the people in the US, they are the problem you have. And now going forward, we are going to take that problem away. The problem will be taken away this month. And the court of our leader today have opened eyes of many people. And let me tell you that after yesterday's program, where I told a man, Barrister Ejiofor, that I respected so much, that he planned to trap the siege against him. After that disposition, the enemy in Germany, those plate washers in Germany, those who have used IPOB to cook soup of 500 euros and brag about it, those who come to social media to tell you how 500 euro soup look like, I do not know whether, I don't know the kind of soup that somebody will cook with 500 euro in Germany. Somebody who is not a billionaire in Europe, somebody who is not a billionaire in Europe, somebody who do not have any business of his own, he is coming on social media to brag how his wife is making a soup of 500 euros. I saw a video like that. So the money is now red. And today, when after the court of our leader, they are running mad because they thought that Barrister Ejiofor will fall for their trap. Barrister Ejiofor is a wise man. Barrister Ejiofor did not fall for the trap, and now the man is running mad. So I have come to address them. All of them will be addressed. Tell him that any day I will remember him, he is gone. My own is not Kanye will tell something I say, Darity, I can cheer me. Darity, I can cheer me. Talented, I will cheer me. I am not talented. If you try me, because I am a child of God. I am a special child. The way Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was born is the way I was born. If you do not know the history of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was born as his in-law, you go and ask question how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was born. I have the same history. I have the same story. Almost the same life with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is a secret I have not told many of you, right? Because it's like that man don't even know how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was born. Because Igbo Ofeke, had it been you are not Ofeke, you would have come close and closer to our queen, the late mother of our leader. You would have come close to her as an in-law so that she would tell you some story about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Unfortunately, because of the Ofeke that you are, you did not do that as a good in-law. So you know nothing about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that was why you came on social media to begin to attack him some time ago. Because you don't know the history of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a special child when he was born. You don't even know the condition how he was born. Do you know that? Do you know that our leader was born in a very sacred forest? Are you aware of that? Are you aware that when our leader was born, the mother did not know how he was born, and she just fell and something struck her. She fell on the floor and she woke up, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was on the floor by her side. Are you aware of that? Do you know that? You don't know. What you don't know is bigger than you. I don't even know whether the sister of our leader even know the history I am talking about now. Some of them don't know. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not an ordinary child. When he was born, he is not an ordinary man as an elderly person today. So I am just telling you for the very first time how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was born. If you don't know, he was born in a very sacred forest. That is why nobody born of a woman will kill him. So when you people are talking about killing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I will laugh at you. Because what I know, you don't know it. Okay? He was born in a sacred forest without any midwife, without any nurse, without nobody. That was how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was born. Do you know that? You don't know. I want to shake the table today for you people to know that some of us are not ordinary. Okay? Now, I want to also send a message to those gathering in Quinea and Libya, those who want to go to the spirit to tie Mazi Nnamdi Kanu spirit. You are wasting your time. You want to gather the name. You want to gather the name of Ndibwinea, to go to some oracle to do juju. You think you can manipulate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the spirit. Any day you come out from the dungeon, your lies and your juju and your manipulation will not work on him, because he now have people that are spirits, ordained by God, people that are spirit, people that communicate with God. I am proud to be one of them. People that God brought to this struggle specially to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fight you evil people. So we have come. If you like, go and bring 1,000 native doctors to come and do something so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not be himself. You will waste your time. Anytime you come out and speak to us, your juju will disappear. So if you come out, make sure he does not speak to us, which is impossible, because he can't stay with us speaking to us until that kingdom come. Any day he come and speak to us, all the juju you use, because some of you are going to be the one to beat him first. Every juju will disappear. But let me tell you one thing today. I told you that even your wife will send me your audio to use against you. The time has come. Even your own wife will send me your audio when you are planning evil and making a supposition that will help the Biafra people to understand what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have gone through in this struggle for Biafra. Your wife will send me your audio and I will use it against you on my program. I was saying that thing, some people do not believe me, right? You don't believe me. Do you? No, you will not. But it will continue to happen. I will continue to prove you right. I'll prove myself right. Because every day I will come with audio of a supposition of what I'm talking about. And you know, I don't just come to make a supposition without evidence. So when you see that Chika Edosium is collecting 2,000 euro, it may not be salary. You know, like, because what they used to deceive you is that I don't collect salary. So, and if money is being paid to him in the name of something else that other than salary, of course, he is right. So he's not collecting salary. So you come on Radio Biafra, he say, I'm not collecting salary. But the question they are not asking them is, okay, if you don't collect salary, do you collect any money at all? Do you collect any money in the name of anything? at all every month. Because you ask if you are collecting salary. So if the money he's collecting is not salary, he will say, I'm not collecting salary. And if you thought you say, but you ask me about salary, I'm not collecting salary. What I'm collecting is this and that. So I have come to say, Chike Dosium is being paid 2,000 euro every month. And I'm going to bring a proof because, of course, the other people don't lie. Now, do you know the reason why Chike Dosium, upon all the disobedience and, fragrance, disobedience, and breaching of the National order by Nenayanya? You know the reason why Chike Dosium, shamelessly and even went back to the Bayazan and Nenayanya to go and start licking their butt is because if he don't do that, is it Oyibo that is going to pay him 2,000 euros every month? Oyibo will ask you for what you want to use 2,000 euros to do. Oyibo will ask you to bring receipt. So is it Oyibo? But Nenayanya doesn't do that. So they're already in this business for a very long time. So instead of this Chike Dosium and China Saworu, all of them, to go and make sure that these people follow the order of Mazinam Pikano, they say, no, we don't know these people. Nenayanya we know. Nenayanya don't need to, to bring any receipt or ask me for anything. Nenayanya has been paying my money, has been paying 2,000 euros every month to me. So I don't need to go and go to Oyibo. Oyibo will ask China's one slave to bring receipt of all the money she has been giving him for the ESN, and China's Amoru don't have anything to explain. So, and Oyibo will not like that. That is the people, the autopilot we are working with. Accountability. So they prefer to kick Oyibo out. That Oyibo is somebody that cannot go and say, do you know that every month we are receiving 2,000 euros? So how are you going to pay that? Oyibo will say, my friend, you are fighting for your freedom. Get out of my face. They cannot do that. And of course, if you ever wondered why is it that upon all the disobedience of these women against our leader, Chike Dosium shamelessly went back to them? I want you to listen to what I'm about to do today. It is because of this particular exposition I have come to do. I do not understand why we are, the viewers of our program is increasing every day. Today we recorded 21,000 viewers, live viewers, 21,000. And now we are just 38 minutes into this program. The number is unbelievable. So I don't know. The people that other part of the struggle joining this broadcast, because I don't understand. Those who say that, in fact, somebody say it's a lie. Even the YouTube channel, now we have 2,800. The YouTube channel alone, in the afternoon, 7 hours. Within 7 hours, now this is the 7th hour, right? If you go to YouTube channel, our broadcast in the afternoon now have 38,000 views. 38,000 views in 7 hours. So I do not, I don't know whether we have a lot of people that repented today. I don't know, because if you go to YouTube now, you see you see 38,000 views within 7 hours. Okay, and we have 5,200 on YouTube alone, and 21,000 altogether from all platforms. So it was a record today. It was a very big record. We broke the record today, and now the record is coming again, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, I have come to inform you people that Chike Dosium and China Samoru and the people in DOS, their end is this month. And that is why they have recruited and bought recharge card to a lot of people to go and start writing Samonema. I am reading everything they are writing. I am reading it. When I go, I will search Samonema. I will read it. You see, in the afternoon, after I was here analyzing, which I was here explaining and showing video of how Emmanuel Kano was behaving in court. I went to Twitter to say there is no evidence that our leader appeared in court today. Bam! I gave the topic. They didn't share it. All social media is sharing it. They took screenshots, they are sharing it. They take everything, they are sharing it. He said there is no evidence that our leader is in court. He said that, hey, Jesus Christ, these people are like zombie, go here, they go. Zombie, go there, they go. I am just manipulating and controlling them with remote control. If I want them to get busy, I will post something. If I want them to get busy, I will post the job. And anytime I post something, they will share it. But they did not share Dr. Joe Ayaba broadcast or radio. They refused to share it. They refused to share it. I want you to listen to what I'm about to do. I want you to listen to this. This is a confession coming from this man. A confession coming from this man. So we are going to listen to this confession.
Is it spoiling or they destroy it?
Now, you are listening to the voice of Chief Ogwehi confessing that Chika Edoziem is destroyed. Confirming that Chika Edoziem is destroyed. And this he did not lie. Chika Edoziem is destroying. He did not lie. Let us go. You see, these are the evil people in IPOB. These are the evil people. He is now complaining that Madam Bridget Okafor has not been removed. And the same thing, that man, the fake prophecy or prophet or whatever they call, the one that used Ramadan to cover his head in Germany. That same person has been asking the same question that Bridget Okafor have not been removed. And he just wondering why they have not removed Bridget Okafor. The same thing where he is asking today. He don't know why Bridget Okafor has not been removed. I cannot buy Honto na here, but Honto will put them into the sewage. I told you people that they went on my way back to 2022. And these are the people who have destroyed and trying to destroy Mazin Namdekano and this movement for the restoration of BIAFRA. So I want everybody to listen.
Because I can't
you see, Chika Edoziem went home. Chika Edoziem went home. In Christmas, to go and he went to Nigeria and he collected money. He collected money. He went to Nigeria. The rumor came. You know the rumor came. There is no smoke without fire. The rumor came through the Christmas. Chike Edoziem went to Nigeria. He collected money. And then he came back to deceive you people. So Chief Ogwehi understood that Chike Dozem have come to this meeting. Chike Dozem have come, and I have been shouting it. Oweri is now confessing that Chike Dozem went to Nigeria to collect money from the Nigerian government. This is the reason why they are chasing the people like us that are enforcing and trying to make sure that the sit at home work for the best interest of Mazin Africa. This is the reason why Chike Dozem is sacking and expelling anybody who dare to challenge him. This is the reason why they sack people. This is the reason why Chike Dozem is now forming a new Umwanda in America. You see him yesterday or day before yesterday. He came to Radio Biafra and announced new name of women who he is going to control for his 2,000 euro every month to be very, very intact. So the decision the Chike Dozem made between Nene Anya and the following order of Mazin Namdekano is what I call alternative for God. In economics, how many of you read economics in Nigeria? In those your quack secondary school. Alternative for God. It is what we were taught in secondary school, one of the basics of economics. Alternative for God. When you want to go for this one, you choose this one because this one is not what you want, but this one is cheaper. So you choose the one that is, that you can go for. Alternative for God. What the Chike Dozem did is, instead of me to respect and obey the order of Mazin Namdekano, or instead of me to punish those who disobey the order and bring all the disunity you see in IPOB today, let me go for my money. Let me go for the woman who will continue to pay me 2,000 euros every month. So if you are going to contribute money, which Nene Anya will be the signatory to that money, even if Chike Dozem did not support the fundraising, the money will find its way to Chike Dozem's pocket. It is not about money. So Chike Dozem decided that Madam Oyibo Waranya, so I don't want to have anything to do with that woman. China Samoru, Madam Oyibo and Nelly Ofegu, Mandos Waranya, China Samoru don't want to have anything to do with that woman. So they turned back and they ate their vomit and they went back to Nenayanya. Kano Takano promised them, we are going to do this, we are going to do that. They brought Kano Takano to the US. They kicked Nenayanya out. They removed Nenayanya from the forum. You don't know what I know. When I'm telling you, when I'm giving you information, I am not giving you information. I know I am beating my chest and giving you information. When before they brought Kano Takano, they removed Nenayanya from DOS forum, from DOS WhatsApp forum. They removed her. They suspended her from the forum. Of course, not suspended her. That kind of suspension. And then they brought Kano Takano. And when they brought Kano Takano to the forum, a lot of people left. So many people left from the US because of Kano. So they told Chike Dozem is not interested. What Chike Dozem is interested in is to protect his 2,000 euros every month. So if you are paying money to them, you are paying for as a stupid person. I want you to listen. Okay.
Uncle. Yes. Why did our leader allow Chike Dozem to continue messing everything up? That is my question.
Because when you go to the inside,
Listen.
when you go to the inside of IFU, go out to what you want.
Okay. Which is true. Which is true. This is what I have been telling people. Look at Oweri analyzing, the old man analyzing to all this illiterate. Oweri said, Mazin Namdekano can never do anything now, which is true. Do you expect Mazin Namdekano to come and say, I have disbanded the DOS? From the DSS doctor? Never. Who can do? Me, I cannot do that. Me that is talking this thing now. If I am in the shoe where Mazinam Kanu is now, and I am Mazinam Kanu, you think I will just, from the DSS doctor, and say, okay, I have disbanded the US? Never. If he do that, he has done the worst mistake. So the good thing now is that God brought people like us to do it for him. And we are doing it very intelligently. Mazinam Kanu can never ever do that from the US. But if he's here with us, he has done it before. He did it to Obiobio. He did it before Safran. He sacked the entire DOS before. The head of DOS like this, he has sacked it before. Okay? So, even Iran and all of them, he sacked them. But he cannot do that from the DSS doctor. And even this way understood this very well. But you know what? All you illiterate, foolishly and blindly supporting Chika in those treacherous activities against the movement for the restoration of Biafra, you will have yourself to regret when Mazinam Kanu will come out. I want you to listen. Okay? Okay. And remember that master prophet, this is a plan, a secret plan. The one they call the prophet that ties something in his head. That one was making exposition the other day because what they have planned, they have already planned it. This thing you see what he's saying now. The master prophets, the liar, all of them has planned this thing. So what they want to do is to announce somebody as deputy. And that is why he has been telling you that Kanu is in charge. Kanu is this. Kanu is that. They want to bring somebody to be deputy so that they will reduce Joseph to nobody. Okay? That is their plan. So this thing you see, he said here. The master prophet was making a program the other day. He said, I know that in 1 month, within 1 month now, something will happen. Within 1 month now, somebody is going to step down. Somebody is going to step aside. And I'm just looking at it because that's what I've already planned. But I know as I'm making this exposition now, they are not going to do it again. They will say, this boy, you have busted them again. Just like I made exposition the other day, I said the criminals in DOS are coming to announce the name of people on Radio Biafra. I said they have removed the Finland coordinator, the criminal coordinator in Finland, that they removed him. I said they are going to announce it, that they removed him, but because I have exposed him, they are not going to announce it. Did you hear the announcement on Radio Biafra the other day that he doesn't became Radio Biafra? Did you hear it? You don't hear it. But they removed him on Sunday. They removed this criminal coordinator officially from IPOB last Sunday. But because I came to say it before them, they decided not to announce it. They decided not to announce it. And one thing is that I don't even know why they're announcing it. They don't even need to announce it. Because if they venture anything and do anyhow, they know that Finland is not smiling. Okay? They know that Finland is not smiling. But that criminal coordinator has been removed. But it is not enough. It is late. Okay? Removing him is late. It does not make them, they have earned the badge. They have earned my award of criminal. Supporting that criminal coordinator earned them the badge I am giving them today as criminals. So I want everybody to listen. When the elder in IPOB is talking. The only way out of Chikedozian criminality. Did you hear that? Tina Samuel killing our people. No, I want you should be ESN. But where he got it from is that ESN does not kill. Okay? China Samoru also is not ESN head. He's not the commander of ESN. But everybody in IPOB can now understand that China Samoru is the one killing our people. That is why I made a position about the one they killed, they call baby. The people that came to kill baby came with Imo State RAV 2. And China Samoru came to announce it on Radio Biafra. They share it everywhere, but they came with Imo State government. And you are not thinking. Today, every reasonable person in IPOB, and let me tell you, I have nothing to tell this way, okay? But you see, every reasonable person in IPOB know that China Samoru is a killer. And I have been killing our people. And Ogwehi is an elderly man in IPOB. Today, you see the confession of a high chief Ogwehi in IPOB. China Samoru is a killer. And he will go down for killing our people. Because the land of Biafra will never allow him to stay. You can't kill people and you expect the land of the Biafra to allow you to stay. Okay? Because anybody that disobeys Chinasa kill him. What they are doing now is assassinating old commanders of the Eastern Security Network. Old commanders in IPU. They are assassinating all of them today. So listen to Ogwe. It's not ESN. It's not ESN. That is a wrong interpretation.
Because I am the key of what is there now. Oh boy.
You see? Ogwe, he said, we don't need to wait for Onyendu to come out. We know that Onyendu will come out, but we don't know when Onyendu is going to come out. So we don't need to wait for Onyendu to come out to chase these criminals away from IPO. It has become a collective task for every lovable Biafra, for every genuine Biafra person to put hands together with autopilot. Let us end these people once and for all. And this month, after this month, if you put 1 naira to Chike Dosium, if you put 1 naira to Chike Dosium, the Biafra land will come for you because you are supporting the evil. You are supporting the killings that is going on and against our commanders. I want you this is their camp. Ogwehi is their camp, not our camp. If there is anything like that, listen to him.
Drop the message, drop voice message like the last one.
These two boys, Chika, Chinasa, they are coming to you with state to get money. Last time I got still 14 million.
You see, Chike Dosiemu and China Samoru is going to America to collect money. The last time they went there, they demanded 14 million. Chike Dosiemu and China Samoru went to America to demand 14 million. 14 million. Because that is what they do. When they demand that 14 million, you give them 14 million, there is no accountability. No accountability. This is what we are. If you don't chase these people away in IPOB, it means you don't want freedom. You don't want freedom. Of course, no, without them, we are already moving forward. It's just like I want to explain to you why you are in a very, very big mess. I want to explain to you why you are in a very big mess. I want to explain to you why the Eastern Security Network is complaining of no tools, no equipment, no nothing. I want you to understand the reason why that the Eastern Security Network lacks everything it takes to engage this enemy that is in our land today is because of this deal POS criminals. Gina Samoru and Chief Indosiep. They will collect your money and the money is gone. Ask question, they sack you. Ask question, they will sack you and bring somebody that will not ask the question. That is what is going on. Everybody they bring now, since the abduction of Mazin Africano, there are people that will not ask the question. There are the people that when they ask for 2 million, they will give it to them. There are the people that when they ask for 20 million, they will give it to them. There are the people that when they ask for 50 million, they will give it to them. But anybody that asks question about 20 million, about 40 million, you are gone. I want you to listen directly from a chieftain of AIPU.
40 million, so to be said, I talk about Sandro. Go to Madam Nenia. Madam Nenia has to give us the authorization.
You see? This
Madam Nenia authorization, we're not going to do anything.
Okay?
Madam Nenia.
You see, as do you know the sweet part of this whole thing? As he was now exposing Chika, it was remember that he already talked about the deputy. I remember that I have already told you about what the master prophet said about that something will change one more time. You know, so they are all together, within Neanya and all of them. Now, he is now telling you that without Neanya, they are not going to give money to them. So it is organized criminals in IPU. I want you to listen.
I go for straight with it. Yes. All those chinas and ever in the world, we will say them to ask the one. When you ask them for the good to Madam Nenia, this is the money you want.
That is why we do it. That is why we do it. That is why we ship anybody that is not there that is not recognized to fix.
I was like 3 times a year for collecting money.
Abela had 3 times. They came 3 good times. China Samoru, Chiki, Dosiemu, they went to America 3 good times to collect money. They sent them back. You see, Ogwehi is telling you the people that hold America. He said in IPOB, the people that hold America is he himself and the other 3 women. Every other person is actually one. Every other person in America is actually one. Ogwehi just told you people now that in America, in IPOB, only him and the other 3 women that hold America. Every other person is actually one. All right, let us listen.
That is the gospel.
Yes. Go on and be here. Now be here. They're going to read the Christian answer. Every girl at the home week. Also, Hassan, don't come to you again. Let us get ourselves together. More guys here now, Papa.
Did you hear that? I told you that God will continue to expose so that we will be vindicated. God will continue to expose these evil people in IPOB in our time. God, I told you that I have released it in His Spirit. Any day you open your mouth, you will expose yourself. Any day you open your mouth, you will confess. And when you confess, I will use it against you here. And when you confess, if you do not send it to me, your wife will send it to me. If your wife did not send it to me, your child will send it to me, because these are the people that are standing on the truth. And the spirit of Biafra will go to their heart and they will send it to me. It is not possible. I'm very serious. Anywhere, anyhow you talk it, I am going to get your audio and I will play it here. This is the job that God gave me to do in IPOB, in the absence of Mazin Africa. And I will do it. So that is why when I tell you, I have 5 of everybody. Don't think that I am joking. Don't go and Like this prophet now. This prophet, he came today. He said, hey, Simon Ekpa crossed our boundary. Hey, we have to bring him down. We have to pull him down. I look at him. If I remember you, if I remember that, tell him. My own is that I will first of all warn you to stay away. Okay? If I remember him, he will get high blood pressure in Germany. Let him just mind his business now. I'll leave me the hell alone. I am busy. Okay? I am busy because I am demolishing everything demolishable. This month is the 28th day of this month is the last day I gave the DOS, and you will never hear. By then I have destroyed them. You will never hear any peep from my mouth again about the DOS. I will move ahead. I just want the Biafra people to understand the criminality of this. You can't deal with them. You can't give your future and your freedom in the hand of criminals and you think you are making headway. No. After this month, you will never hear me mention the criminals again because we are very busy and we have a lot of things going on. Okay? We have Nigerian government to expose. We have as I'm talking to you now, my my table is full of what I have exposed to about Nigerian government that people did not know. Okay? But I want to give these particular criminals the DOS to demolish them before the 28th of this month. After 28th of this month, you will never hear me again to talk about them. Even if they like, they can write to why he sleep in my house. If they like, they can write to that would sleep in my bed. If they like, they can write to that Buhari is in my house yesterday. If they like, they can write to that Malami is in my house. If they can write that all the DSS was sleeping in my house. I will not respond to them because before then or by then or after that, Biafrans have already known what is the truth about this whole criminal and their illiterate errand. So I don't need to waste my time again after that. Now let us continue.
She just stop coming into here. We recognize ourselves. Yeah, they are going to hear the US. Yeah. Oh, what is that? Stop coming. Let us organize ourselves first. They never show up again in the US.
Chase it.
Maybe it's very helpful.
Hey, God.
You see? You see? That is the women chicken, those who announced on Radio Biafra. All those people when they come to expel this principal officer, they bring this one, they put that one, they will take that one way, I will take that one way, they tear that one. That are the people that they are going to control. I say, make sure you deliver. Bring 10 million, you bring it. That question. Bring 20 million, you bring it. That question. Your own is that you are there answering big name. I am the coordinator of the North Central Zone, Past South and Central Zone, South Western Zone. I am the national coordinator. I am coordinator of this, coordinator of that. And everything is you know so Okafa. Okafa the woman kita. Okafa the woman kita. Coordinator of this, coordinator of that, and everything is I think you will take 10 million. You will not ask question. But look at Ogwe. Ogwe, an old man, is even thinking like people of our age. But all this illiterate, I want you see, one person was analyzing something, and the person is saying, do you know why you have the illiterate and the stupid people supporting the DOS? Because these are the foolish ones. Foolish ones. You know, when they are doing this thing, you are not helping IPOB. You are not helping Mazinamikan. When you come and constitute nuisance and display your criminal tendencies in public or Radio Biafra, you think you are, and you say people are joining IPOB. The people that are joining are miscreants, like this one you have now in your media warriors. Miscreants. Illiterate people who don't think. But you see, the reasonable people are with us. The reasonable people are with us. We think, we process information, we make conclusions, we make judgment. These are the things now. If you like, if you think I am lying, go and engage anybody supporting the news and listen to how they speak, how they talk, how they reason. You are going to pity yourself for coming from Biafra. because they are disgraced. No reasonable person among them. Those who are still with them are those who can, they are not here, they are not there. Well, when they put one leg, in the period of it, and then their leg is on the other side, and then, their leg is like this. When you ask them, why are you not condemning the DOS? I'm not with them. I am not with them. I'm just, I am still on autopilot. Okay? Those are reasonable ones. They are still waiting. I am on autopilot. I know a lot of them. I know a lot of them that they have even written their name as those they are going to expel. They waited their name on the radio Biafra the other day. They did not call their name. They only called somebody from Finland. They have compiled names of people to mention on radio Biafra, including people in Israel, people in Italy, they compiled the name of people of autopilot who were waiting to hear the name of radio Biafra because I came to announce it ahead of them. They did not mention their name. But that does not mean that they did not write their name there. You see? And let me tell you again that everything we do is with evidence. Now, let us continue.
People that would take a statement of account. What are the control? We can see that or you can never talk out us.
How are you sure that you don't know with the lady of people they don't have any connection?
The guys they have connection. We were before.
You see, that is where they get it wrong. Then you're fair with the chicken. They say, "Yeah, ask Papa, I'm not here." If then you're fair with the chicken, they say, "Oh, tire, masih hey, them palaws on you." Okay, before.
No confidence. I didn't chicken to them.
Did you hear that? If some group in America already wrote to Chika, vote of no confidence in Anokwa, they did not announce it on Radio Biafra. They have written to Chika, they wrote and they say, we have given vote of no confidence on you. You did not hear that one, but we are hearing it now for the very first time. Did you hear that? He said that Chike Dosiamu was with Nelly Ofebu in the beginning. Hatayoku. Do you know what that Okacha? Do you know the Okacha Chike Dosiamu? Okacha Chike Dosiamu is the 2,000 euros he is receiving every month. Atayoku. Are you people hearing it? Chike Dosiamu begin to talk. This was the reason why he refused to sign all the documents that President became directly because of the Atayoku. Chike Dosiamu refused to sign the account of Umwe. Chike Dosiamu refused to announce the account of Umwe. Chike Dosiamu refused to sign and announce many things that President became directly because of Okunde Aratia. And now they are exposing and confessing. And the Aratia of Chike Dosiamu was changing. Tomorrow he tell Nelly Ofebu this. Next tomorrow he tell Nelly Ofebu that. And Nelly Ofebu got angry and came to radio and came to social media and began to raise alarm and begin to shout. Things are spoiling. People thought that Nelly Ofebu is mad. Today, every single thing Nelly Ofebu did is coming to reality. You see the reason why when some of them came that time, why are you working with Nelly Ofebu? I told them, in fact, we have even changed the slogan. Nelly Ofebu is me. I am Nelly Ofebu. Because you don't know what I know. This is a woman who have done a lot of things and with his truth and integrity put everything online. Every time they go to Nelly Ofebu, they tell Nelly Ofebu, Simon is this, Simon is that. But every time they come to me, why are you not attacking Nelly Ofebu? Nelly Ofebu insulted our leader family. Nelly Ofebu is insulted. Nelly Ofebu is why are you not attacking Nelly I don't know whether I am here to defend family. I don't know whether I am here to defend our freedom. Or I am here to defend our leader. If none of them, I asked them, have none of them attacked the leader of indigenous people of Biafra? Because our leader may be fighting for Biafra, his family may not even want Biafra. The sisters may not even want Biafra. The brothers may not even want Biafra. You think that the brother wants Biafra and is gallivanting in court every day when our leader has court? When IPOB members are in prison, when for being an IPOB member, you are captured, arrested, and you are in prison, the brother of our leader is gallivanting in court every day. So what does that tell you? It does not mean that everybody in his family is IPOB. It does not mean that everybody in his family is Biafra. They may be pretending to support him because he's their brother, but that does not mean that they are really Biafran. Because any IPOB person that they know that is very active, they see you, they capture you, and they kill you. So the brother is gallivanting, going to court, coming out, and we don't understand it. So when somebody is insulting for the personal reason of the person, and they tell me, go and defend the person. If somebody comes to attack me as I am now, can I go to the court of Mazina Picano and will gallivate like that? Do you think I will do that? No. All of you that are ordinary broadcasters like me now, can you go to Nigeria, go to court, and they recognize your face that you are the one of the Iran? Are you going to come out from the court? The answer is no. But the brother Emmanuel Okano is doing that because they don't regard him as a real IPOB and Biafra agitation. Any day they regard him, they will treat him like Mazina Picano. Any day they come to realize that he is supporting Biafra like Mazina Picano, they will treat him like Mazina Picano. They are treating him today. And so when they come to vent in her anger and what she know about them, you say, oh, there is something that come here, you are not attacking them. I did not come here to do a goosey for nonsense thing. I come here and I am focused. Very, very focused. So if you want me to be addressing all this trash, I can address them and still remain focused. Now let us continue. Yes.
You still want to fulfill that. You never finish it. Okay. I'm telling you all the truth. So that's it now. Okay. You know that the woman, this coming Saturday on 19th.
After exposing the account, they are now beginning to suspect. Well, the Bagachi don't want them to have the fundraising because we have exposed them. We have exposed them. And our own exposition is that as I'm doing it now, the person I'm exposing will be killed in his or her part. Unless the person that doesn't have heart, human heart. But if you have human heart and you are breathing and brains in your head, and I remember you, and I want to expose you, and I am ready to come and expose you, my brother, my sister, you can never remain the same. You cannot know my very part. So after the exposition of this LLC account, now they're beginning to notice that but his name is there. That did you see where they condemn where they market fake fundraising? Did you see where Chikedoziamu market fake raising fundraising? Did you see Tina Sanworu marking it? For all of them share it. Come and contribute. But now, within themselves, inside or not outside, they're beginning to notice that this our exposition have penetrated people. And Chikedoziamu is now behaving somehow. Listen to him now. Our own is proper play. We they do in the show.
Why? To get money, you come time to make sure that they go to the America. So I get a for 3 months every time. So I got with it. My sister. 90%, 95% is from there. So.
From where?
I said it yesterday.
Thank you. Now, she don't want us to do fundraising on Friday, on this coming Saturday.
Our exposition then penetrate to go.
I shall not be prepared. Instead of write to me, or write to Lady Chicken, I cannot put Chiwe. I cannot put a Chiwe. Or Chiwe, Chiwe, put her here everywhere. Always. Or not to call me.
But after Chiwe will handle it. I trust her. Uncle, don't you see that Simon Ekpa was right?
They called my name. I did not even listen to this. They called my name. They say Simon Ekpa is right. Simon Ekpa has been shouting every day, chicken. You see, I will always be vindicated. But you know what? I don't want to be vindicated. No, I want to prevent the problem. I want to prevent the crime. I want to prevent these criminals from this fraud and crime that have almost destroyed the movement and the freedom of Biafra. I want to prevent it. You see, now that I'm vindicated, what did I gain? Oh, no. What did I get? Can I use it to collect money in the bank? No. I did not get anything. I don't want to be vindicated. I only want you people to know who to avoid. I only want you people to understand that this cannot continue to happen anymore. And information is coming. And let me also tell you, all the names that is being mentioned here have already embezzled money in IPO. The one they call Chinwe, Wanjuku, have embezzled $13,000. The one, another one, $14,000. You see, all these things were allegations that Nelly Ofebu have levied against them from the beginning, and people did not believe her. Every time they say, bring proof. And the person that is making this allegation is an auditor and financial asset recovery of IPOB. So she cannot just come and begin to accuse somebody publicly without having something. I don't understand it. Sometimes I begin to wonder, are these people really Biafrans? Because I'm sure Biafrans are intelligent people. But the unintelligent one are the one following the DOS. Because our leader made us understand that Biafrans are intelligent people, and once you begin to make sense, they follow you. So I do not know the sense the DOS is making. I do not know the sense China Samoru criminal is making. I don't know the sense. But now they have actually deviated. They no longer follow sense. I mean of course, not our side, but those illiterate side. They are not following DOS because of sense they are making. They are following DOS now because they are stupid and senseless. Stupid and senseless. Very stupid and senseless. Because if you follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in his absence, follow the people that make sense in that particular course that he was leading. And when you talk about today, you talk about the autopilot.
Yes. And then, Chiwe. Then I cannot put that Chiwe. All Chiwe, put her here everywhere.
In fact, because of this broadcast and this exposition today, I will invite Nelly Ofebu. Nelly Ofebu, anywhere you are, please come, and I'm going to give you 5 good minutes. I am going to, don't address any other thing, only the issue I have raised here. Nelly Ofebu, anywhere you are, come to this particular
behind the scene and let me bring you in, but not yet. Let me finish before I bring you in. Today, I am the one who invites you by myself. So when I invite you by myself, you are going to have the privilege to talk, but address the particular issue we are addressing today. Without mentioning the name is already jumping in here. All right. So I want you to listen.
Will handle it. I trust her. Uncle, don't you see that Simon Ekpa was right? Simon Ekpa gave me the ticket, those ticket. Yes. I let you show the way which you see.
On the way he admitted that I am right. At least I heard him say, yes, Simon Ekpa is right. Simon Ekpa is right. I told you people, the only thing that will stand the truth and the test of time is truth. It does not matter.
Jolly Papa, moi Papa, oh. Jolly Papa, moi Jolly Papa, moi Papa, oh. Jolly Papa, moi If I am a Mara, like I was, no one know what you're ready. If I am a Mara, like I was, you know, I wanna take, I wanna go. Up I see, oh, let go, let go. Me mellow and you. I said, you're the door. I say, you're at your phone. Hello, my God. Kali Papa, moi, Papa, oh. Jolly Papa, moi, Jolly Papa, Papa, oh. Jolly Papa,